I want you to imagine something for a second. What if I told you that the reason many people feel broke isn't because they don't make enough money, it's because they're losing money every single day without even noticing it, not once a year, not once a month, every day, in fact. Few tiny habits that seem completely harmless can quietly drain thousands of dollars from your bank account every year. And here's the scary part. Most people never realize they're doing them. You could be working hard, earning a decent paycheck, paying your bills on time, and still be sabotaging your financial future before breakfast. Today, we're uncovering 7 money mistakes you make every single day without realizing it, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to stop them. Let's get into it. The first mistake is treating small purchases like they don't matter. You've probably heard someone say, "It's only $5, a coffee here, a snack there, a convenience store stop after work, a food delivery fee because you're too tired to cook." Individually, none of these purchases seem dangerous, but that's exactly why they're dangerous. Let's say you spend $12 a day on things you don't really need. That doesn't sound terrible, but over a year? That's $4,380. And if that money had been invested instead, the long-term cost becomes much bigger. Here's what it actually costs you. You're not just spending $12. You're spending every future dollar that $12 could have become. The solution is simple. For the next 7 days, track every single purchase, every coffee, every app, every snack, every dollar. Most people are shocked when they see where their money is actually going. The second mistake is ignoring subscriptions. Almost nobody talks about this. Companies love subscriptions because they're designed to become invisible. Think about it. How many services are charging your card right now? Streaming platforms, music apps, cloud storage, fitness apps, premium memberships, maybe even subscriptions you forgot existed. Let's say you have 6 subscriptions averaging $15 each. That's $90 every month, or $1,080 per year. And that's before price increases. The worst part? Many people don't even use half the services they're paying for. Take 10 minutes today. Open your bank statement, hide every recurring charge. Catample anything you haven't used in the last month. One small cleanup could put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket this year. The third mistake is letting convenience make financial decisions for you. This happens all the time. You order delivery instead of picking up food. You buy from the first website instead of comparing prices. You pay extra for faster shipping because waiting feels annoying. Convenience feels cheap in the moment, but the costs add up fast. Imagine ordering lunch delivery 3 times a week. The meal costs $15, but after fees, taxes, and tips, you're paying closer to $25. That's an extra $10 each order, 3 times per week. Over a year, that's more than $1,500 gone just in convenience fees. But that's not even the worst part. When convenience becomes a habit, overspending starts to feel normal. And once something feels normal, you stop questioning it. The solution isn't eliminating convenience completely. It's using it intentionally. Ask yourself one simple question before every purchase. Would I still buy this if it required 10 more minutes of effort? You'll be surprised how often the answer is no. The fourth mistake is not checking your bank account regularly. This sounds basic, but it's one of the biggest reasons people lose control of their money. Many Americans check social media several times a day, but some only check their finances once or twice a month. Think about how crazy that is. You're paying attention to everyone's life except your own financial life. When you don't monitor your money, small problems become expensive problems. A forgotten subscription keeps charging. An overdraft fee appears. A fraudulent charge slips through. Unnecessary spending grows unnoticed. Most people never realize how powerful awareness really is. The people who build wealth aren't necessarily smarter. They're simply paying attention. Spend 2 minutes every morning checking your balances and recent transactions. 2 minutes, that's it. Awareness changes behavior, and behavior changes results. The fifth mistake is spending future money today. This one is incredibly common. You see something you want. You don't have enough cash, so you tell yourself you'll pay for it later. Credit cards make this easy. Buy now, worry later. The problem is that later always arrives, and it usually arrives with interest. Let's say you buy a $1,000 television using borrowed money. You make minimum payments. A year later, you've paid much more than the original price. And yet, most people don't think about the final cost. They only think about the monthly payment. That's exactly how debt traps happen. Successful people ask a different question. Instead of asking, "Can I afford the monthly payment?" they ask, "Can I afford the full price today?" That single mindset shift can save you thousands. If you can't comfortably buy it twice, consider waiting. The excitement of the purchase usually fades much faster than the payments. The sixth mistake is wasting money because you're stressed. This one is sneaky, because it doesn't feel like a money problem. It feels like an emotional problem. Bad day at work? You buy something feeling bored? You shop online, feeling overwhelmed. You order takeout, feeling frustrated. You treat yourself. Retail therapy has become a normal part of modern life. But here's what most people never realize. The emotional relief is temporary. The financial damage isn't. Imagine spending just $20 every time you're stressed, 4 times per week. That's over $4,000 a year. And many people spend far more than that. The real solution isn't budgeting harder. It's recognizing the trigger. Next time you feel the urge to spend, pause for 10 minutes. Go for a walk, call a friend, drink water. Do literally anything before reaching for your wallet. Often, the urge disappears, and the money stays where it belongs. The seventh mistake might be the most expensive of all. Not making your money work for you. Most people focus entirely on earning money. Very few focus on growing it. Here's what actually happens. You work hard, you earn income, you pay bills, you spend what's left. Then you repeat the cycle, year after year. Meanwhile, inflation quietly makes everything more expensive. Your money loses purchasing power while sitting idle. The tragedy is that many people believe investing is only for wealthy people. It's not. You don't need thousands of dollars to start. You don't need to be a financial expert. You just need consistency. Let's say someone invests $5 per day. That's less than many people spend on coffee. $5 a day becomes $150 a month. Over time, that small habit can grow into something surprisingly powerful. Almost nobody talks about this because it's not exciting. Getting rich slowly doesn't make headlines, but it works. And that's what matters. Now here's the big takeaway. None of these mistakes will destroy your finances overnight. That's why they're so dangerous. They're small, they're ordinary, they're easy to ignore. But together, they quietly steal thousands of dollars every year. A coffee you don't notice, a subscription you forgot, a convenience fee you accept, a purchase made from stress, a balance you never check, a payment you postpone, money sitting still instead of growing. Individually, they seem harmless. Combined, they're the reason many people feel stuck financially. The good news? You don't need a bigger paycheck to fix them. You don't need a second job. You don't need to become a financial genius. You simply need awareness. So here's your challenge. Today, pick just one of these 7 mistakes and eliminate it. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because financial success rarely comes from one massive decision. It comes from small decisions repeated consistently. And the sooner you stop leaking money every day, the sooner your money can start building the future you actually want.